Every evening, I used to tell myself the same lie. Just one episode. Then suddenly it's 2 a.m., I'm eating cold pizza, and I'm emotionally invested in a reality show about competitive gardening. My evening didn't end. It evaporated. So I tried something different. Not a life overhaul, just 8 small shifts. And they actually worked. Number 1, I stopped treating 6 p.m. like a finish line. I used to sprint through my day, collapse at 6, and treat the evening like a reward for surviving. But here's the thing. The evening isn't the end of the race. It's the start of a different one. I stopped collapsing and started transitioning. Number 2, I made tomorrow's decisions tonight. Decision fatigue is real. At 7 p.m., my brain is a potato. So I stopped asking my evening self to make choices. Now my morning self does the hard work. The night before. Clothes, gym bag, breakfast. All decided when I still had brain cells. Number 3, I put my trash time in a box. Let's be honest, I wasn't going to quit YouTube, but I also couldn't let it eat my entire evening like a time-devouring monster. So I gave it a cage. 30 minutes, one specific slot. When the timer dings, the monster goes back in the basement. I still get my fix. I just don't let it fix me. Number 4, I started eating like a human. For months, my dinner routine was stand at the fridge, eat cheese over the sink, then wonder why I felt empty. Not physically empty, existentially empty. So I made a stupidly simple rule. I sit down, I use a plate, no phone. That's it. That's the whole hack. Turns out, treating dinner like it matters makes it matter. Number 5, I found my third space. Work is one space, home is another, but I had no bridge between them. So I built one. A physical spot that isn't work, isn't couch collapse, but isn't nothing either. For me, it's a chair by the window. No laptop allowed, no work talk. It's just a buffer between who I have to be and who I actually am. Number 6, I made boredom my evening routine. This sounds like torture, I know, but your brain isn't tired, it's overstimulated. Boredom isn't the enemy. It's the reset button your brain is begging for. I started with 10 minutes of nothing. No phone, no music, no input. At first, it felt broken. Then, it felt like breathing. Number 7, I started talking to my walls. Not literally. Okay, slightly literally. I use voice notes. I just talk. About the meeting that annoyed me, the thing I'm worried about, the idea I can't shake. I don't listen back. That's not the point. The point is, your thoughts are like static electricity. They need to ground somewhere. If you don't let them out, they shock you all evening. Number 8, I gave up on being good. I bought a guitar. I am terrible at guitar. I tried painting. It looks like a toddler's revenge. But here's the secret. The evening isn't for being good. It's for being real. Your hobby doesn't need a LinkedIn skill badge. It just needs to be yours. Look, you don't need 8 perfect habits. You need one honest shift. Stop treating your evening like the leftover scraps of your day. It's not a landfill for your leftover energy. Your evening is a reset button. And reset buttons only work if you press them on purpose. So press it.